Alright, hey, what's going on, Smiley here, and welcome to Fate Hunters. So, apparently, there are just a plethora of card games coming out at the minute. Well, card games as in, like, roguelite card games. Oh, look at this. Look, my camera's, like, got this weird split between, like, natural light and then fake light. It's kind of spoopy. It's a nice, like, color balance. Eventually, this lighting setup will be improved. That, I'm not going to promise, but, I suggest it's an option. Yeah, so Fate Hunters roguelike card game looks really interesting. It's full releasing today, I believe, actually. And so yeah, we're gonna give it a full check out. Inquisitor seems to be the standard character, so we'll roll with this for the start, and let's, I guess, just see how this goes. So this is our deck, I guess. Punch, deal 1 damage to a creature. Only supply cards are allowed to be changed. Okay. So these are like our standard cards. And then these are our extra cards. Restore 1 HP. Reduce attack for all creatures by 1. Okay. And then these cost money, which we presumably get from playing the game. Okay, well, let's just go into the game. Best way to learn is to play, right? In order to pass the room, you need to destroy all monsters. You can play any number of cards during the turn. All cards that you haven't played will be discarded at the end of the turn. You'll draw 5 new cards. If there are monsters in the room, they will attack your character. Okay. Any number of cards during one turn, huh? Okay. When your character gains experience, when killing monsters. When you level up, click plus to choose 1 of 3 skills. You go through all the levels, and to beat the main boss, collect as much gold as possible. Maybe if you die, you'll start over again. You lose all your gold, skills, and items. Okay, so it's kind of like a little bit like maybe like more meta progression than like the other roguelike card games we've seen so far. Okay, we're just thrown straight into the first fight. It seems like the game is very direct. Like, it throws you straight into combat. It's not like there isn't too much thought put into the surrounding. It's more about just like the straight up gameplay and playing, which is fine. And I think that often this is the case for games developed by smaller teams or like less experienced teams. And I think that's a good thing usually, because it tends to mean that they can focus on a singular thing or making one thing really good, and then work on the other stuff at different times. So we don't need to restore HP. Deal 2 damage to a creature and draw a card. Critical strike, deal double damage. 1 damage to a creature once used. Reduce all attacks for all creatures by 1. So these guys have got presumably 3 attack and 1 attack. Okay. So we play Torch to reduce their attacks. We do this to draw a card. Hopefully double damage him. Hopefully double hit. We do, so we kill him. Hit level 2. We choose a card and add it to the discard pile. You can choose any number of cards or none at all. Loot bag, 1 use. Add a random item card into your hand. Sure, 5 HP. 5 HP seems good to me. Yeah, we may as well add it, right? Why not? Level up. Choose 1 skill card. Deal 3 damage to a creature. Discard the top 2 cards from the draw pile. Last word. Additional effect if you play this card when you have no cards in hand. Silence a non-boss creature. Last word. Banish a non-boss creature. What's banish? Silence and kill the creature. You get no experience killing this creature. Restore 2 HP. Last word. Additionally, restore 4 HP. That seems good to me. So that was my level up. Was getting the skill, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Next room. I wonder how many rooms there are. Just on level 1 so far. Oh, that's just a tutorial. Okay. Let's keep going. Damage 1 creature, belt. Look at the top 2 cards of the draw pile. Draw 1 and put the other one on top of the draw pile. Okay, seems pretty good. Let's go for the critical strike. All other creatures get +1 attack. It'd be nice to have a kind of select thing so that you know it's going to land, if that makes sense. These restore 5 HPs would be really useful if we had lost HP. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we're ending our turn here anyway. Ouch. Do you know, I think you can make the cards move faster, and considering the sort of... Yeah, considering that the animations are fairly, like, simple as it is, I think it'd be nice to, like, have the... You know, there's no harm in making them go quicker, right? Add a random thing to your hand. Sounds good. Presumably, is that one use per turn, or is that one use overall? I'd say it's probably one use overall per turn, isn't it? It's not like... Oh, no. No, it's just one use, huh? Okay, but then we keep this card, I guess. Okay, so that's alright. That's not too bad. Get a random card, I guess. Heavy X. Deal 2 damage to a creature. If your deck has 30 or more cards, deal 5 damage instead. Okay, so that's a pretty cool card that will scale well into the late game. And I can restore 1 HP, kill him, and then restore 4 HP. I wonder if I can play this once they're all dead, though. Should see if that happens. Deal 1 damage to a creature, draw a card, and then discard a card. I'll take one of those. I'm going to skip the other one. I can play it. Excellent. That's fantastic. Cool. It's cool that you can do that. I like that. Interesting. I like this game. It's got... recently, like, obviously, so last year I played probably 400 hours Slay the Spire. I think it was an awesome game when it came out. Absolutely love it. Still play it to this day every now and again. Find it fantastic. Really excited for the mobile version. I've seen probably, I want to say, 6 to 8 clones of Slay the Spire come out on mobile already. This looks like a boss to me that have absolutely no unique mechanics whatsoever. They're just like poor low effort clones, you know, with very either no unique mechanics or unique mechanics that like don't add to the game and clearly aren't thought through. They're just tiny little bits of variation to either make the game more like pay to win or more mobile applicable or easier, stuff like that. It's kind of upsetting. It's nice that, you know, this game is, whether or not, to be honest, it might have been in development alongside it, you know, it might not have just been something that sprung up from it, but it's nice to see that like it has its own feel, which is cool. I like that. Bin this, get the one heal, smack this guy, nice and easy. Like it's I don't know, it's funny, like the game doesn't feel as complex, and I feel like it might not have the longevity that I, you know, maybe like that I'd stick around for something like Slay for as long. But that's just not a bad thing, you know. Whatever, doesn't matter. Ancient Sword, treasure. If you finish the dungeon with this card, you get X gold. Treasure 5. Okay, deal 1 to 2 damage to a creature. Curse will deal 6 damage to a creature and add a curse card to the discard pile. Curse 1 use, you lose 1 HP. Worth it. And yeah, actually, sounds pretty cool. Why not? Probably don't want to burn that just for the sake of 1 HP. I think that's probably a bit of a waste. Hard room, strong monsters and good loot, average monsters and common loot. Hard room it is, boys. I'm digging this game so far. This is the kind of game where, like, I wish I'd made it. Like, this is within the bounds of something, like, I could build with, like, you know, 2 friends, I guess. Like, you know, 1 for audio and 1 for art. Maybe 2 people for art, because obviously there's quite a lot of art for it. But yeah, that's really cool, man. I think I really respond well to games that I think that I could build. What's this shield? Or a goblin charm on what +1 attack? Shield. First time I showed a creature, don't ignore it. Okay. Just pop that there. Yeah, like, I think I really respond well to those games because they get me excited, because they just breed motivation into me. Take this. And there's our 1 HP, so yeah, we can kill this guy here, actually. And then punch this guy twice, and you lose 1 health. It's all good. Bum bum bum. Deal 1 to 2 damage. Heal for 1. Pop him. Get rid of the heal. Get the loot bag out of the way. Reduce attack of a non-boss creature by 2. Last word. Oh wow, that's a really cool card. My power grows. Epic. Treasure chest, 1 use. Treasure 10. Delve an item card twice. Choose one card and add it to your hand. Huh, cool. That's interesting. So, like, either use it, or if you keep it till the end, then you get more money from it, which is kind of cool. Draw a card, you lose 1 HP. Last word, draw 2 cards. Restore 2 HP this turn. Last word is always activated. That's cool. Drawing seems like the most useful thing here to go for. All more room, average monsters, and common loot. I like that you kind of can't plan your route again. Like, keeps the sort of decision-making mechanics in there, but is a variation on what you often see. Yeah, I'm not fussed about these easy rooms. I think we're doing just fine for the moment. Okay, so it's a guardian. This was not a boss, clearly. I was just, incorrect. We didn't get the crit. It's a shame. Pop 'em, sock 'em. Retire. I didn't hit that, apparently. My bad. It's all good. So let's see if we can get a smaller heal. Okay, we didn't get a smaller heal, so we'll use the big heal. And -1 this guy. Cool. Yeah, we'll take a healing potion as a reward. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't see the curse. I should have used it. This guy's got... Okay. So... No crit. Damage. Oh, nice. It hit him. Heck yeah, we owned. I'll take both of those, to be honest, still. That seems like a good deal to me. Next room. This is a boss fight. Okay, cool. Cauldron. At the hang on, sorry. At the start of turn, spawn 2 random creatures. It's interesting. This is kind of funny. This plays like you're playing cards against cards, as opposed to like using cards as an interface. And say like in Grift and Slay, in Griftlands and Slay, you use cards as like an interface, whereas in this, you're playing against the cards. It's kind of cool. See that distinction. Sorry, I was just reading something. All right. So critical strike. We want to kill this guy first. Clear up the minions at the start of turn. Spawn 2 random creatures. Wow, is that like every turn, or is that just the first turn? Hard to tell. But clearing this guy out first is really nice. And then let's start working on him. We're going to have to use that, I'm afraid. Damn, it's a mimic. What the heck? Whenever this creature attacks, exile a random card from your deck. Oh my god. It's a mimic. That's so brutal, dude. I just got wrecked. I can't even play either of these because they're healing. This just got rough really fast. This is intense now. We in here, boys. Well, let's burn the curse, I guess. Oh my god. Regeneration? At the end of turn? Restore all HP. Wow, that's a lot of HP to be restoring there, buddy. Right. Kill the mimic first and foremost. And then it gives us 2 item cards to choose. 1 use, add 3 daggers to your hand. Dagger, critical strike, or 2 damage to a creature. 1 use, gain 5 experience. 3 out of 7. Limited. Or on this turn, after you play this card, you cannot play other copies of it. Limited. Deal 3 damage to a creature. Your deck has 15 or fewer cards. Draw a card. Huh, that's interesting. So it's like prevents too much over looping. Our deck is not. Our deck is 20 cards, so that's not great. I guess we go for the dagger. Draw 2 cards. Limited. Deal 3 damage to a creature. Use me as bow again. Teleport scroll 1 use. Escape from tower. You keep all your gold. Oh wow. Huh. Interesting. I'm good, thanks. Let's draw 2 cards. Let's get rid of one of these because they're harder to kill. Get rid of this guy. Get our 3 daggers. Get the heal going. And start trying to kill these. Oh, it hit. Nice. Okay. Alright, good stuff. Back in the game here a bit. It is every turn, so that's pretty. This boss like got way stronger, way faster. Into this. Don't want to use this turn. Just gonna have to use that. I'm gonna leave the 1 damage guys alive because it's like, you know, you kind of have to sacrifice that a little. Oh, in fact, to be honest, it wouldn't have done damage to him, so that's fine, really. Just trying to focus on killing those guys there. Get the loot bag going. 1 use, restore 2 HP, exile all wound cards from your deck. Don't have any wounds, but we might get some, so maybe we keep this for now. It's difficult. I gotta take the damage to hit the draw. We gotta, like, it has to keep going, you know. Punch this guy and start smacking the big guy. Oh, 4 would have been really nice, damn. Would have been really helpful. Goddamn. This is tough. This is a tough boss fight. I'm enjoying this. It's just the right amount of challenge, I feel, for, like, you know, how much I know the game right now. Let's just get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. We might have to kill that wolf. Oh, wait. That's excellent, actually. So we'll smack him up. Nerf this kid. And then, oh, massive heal. That's so good. That card's actually, like, super strong, thinking about it now. Zombies are stacking up, don't they? God damn. Okay, right, deal 6 damage. So we can kill him this turn, so that's great. I don't think that deals with his minions, though, so... yeah, it doesn't deal with his minions. We've still got to get through these guys. There's no point in hitting these because every generation. Awkward. Should level up, actually. See, I kind of forget. I suppose you kind of just level up whenever. Choose 1 skill card. Restore 2 HP. This turn. Last word is always activated. I wonder if that last word is always activated is like just for this turn. Oh yeah, sorry, it says this turn, last word is always activated. Okay. This turn, if you discard a card from your hand, deal 4 damage to a random creature. Just the straight draw is quite nice for me, to be honest with you. Right, stop one of them doing damage again. And then we'll start getting rid of these guys. Yeah, we don't want to waste that, because we probably don't have to here. I kind of see that as equal. Playing the curse is equal to the 1 damage, so it's not really a bad trade, right? Like, we're probably going to be able to heal up anyway, so I think we'll be okay. So, this is fine, whatever. Just want that big heal. Yeah, there we go. I'd like to not burn our 5-pot heal if I can. That's fine. I don't really want to kill him there. I kind of wanted to dig for another heal. Okay, the heals haven't been coming to us. We got one there though. Oh man. Choose a card next to the discard pile. You can choose any of cards or not at all. Okay, so I can pick as many as I want. I like Cursed Sword. I like the loot bag. 1 use, deal 2 damage and add 2 creature. Add 1. Sorry, and 1 damage to adjacent ones. Okay, cool. That's good. Treasure 10, always nice. I suppose that's awkward though, because like you can like draw it and you don't want it. Deal 1 damage to a creature, then increase the damage of this card by 1, max up to 7 damage. Epic. Epic. May as well get the heal, I suppose. It's not a bad time to use it, right? Choose a card. Fate points 5. Costs 3 fate points. Okay, so these... What's Delve? Choose one card and add it to your hand. Exile the card from your deck. So this is like kind of like a shop style thing. Remove card from play. X equals 15. Exile all treasure cards from your deck. Get gold for them, as if you had left the tower without the bonus. Okay. Increase your max HP by 2. Exile a card from your deck. Let's do that for the start, because that's basically always... I pretty much always want to exile. I probably should have exiled... I clicked on the curse because I just thought, oh, it's permanently in there, but it's not permanently in there. I should have exiled one of the just single hit things. That's on me. Delve a heroic skill card. Choose a terror card. Passive ability. Let's go for the passive ability. The Hangman. Add 2 win cards to your deck at the beginning of your turn. Draw 1 additional card and then discard a card. Increase your match HP by 6. You cannot play more than 5 cards per turn. The Hermit. Exile all duplicate cards from your deck. You cannot have identical cards in your deck. And the Hermit card to your deck. Draw 2 random non-heroic cards from the discard pile. None of these seem particularly great. This seems like the best of the 3. Yeah, let's exile another card from our deck. Deal 1 damage to your hero. Yeah, let's get rid of the wound. Okay. Some mistakes were made, but not too many. That was interesting. This game is cool. I hope you're enjoying watching it so far. If you are, then you should stick around, because there'll be some more at an undisclosed time in the future. I'm not sure how I'm going to schedule these yet. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, and I'll see you the next time we play Fate Hunters.